Welcome, Honorable NJERI.
Thank you.
I wanted to ask the question my colleague have asked about whether it was your first time, but I wanted to ask it in a different fashion. And because you have answered that, maybe you can add and maybe you can compare your expectations. There was that America that was in your picture. How do you compare what you found on the ground and your expectations?
I've been to the UK a lot, so I didn't really expect something very different. But I think what I have appreciated is the difference in the states. You know, I was in Texas. The space there is so, there's so much available space. There are big farms there. And I went to Boston, and the weather was rainy. And then I came here, and the weather is a bit sunny today. So I think in terms of maybe the infrastructure, there wasn't much really that I thought would be different because of, the UK is also developed. So I thought it's going to be, quote unquote, nearly the same thing. But I noted that in Boston, they have like these little towns that like look like the UK. Yeah. So I noted like these different buildings here, the way you guys build. I was telling someone that Kenya ukajenga nyumba kama zenye niliona huko where you don't use like concrete. You'd be so terrified that someone is going to come with a power saw and like just cut
Behind
the house.
your bedroom.
Yeah. So I think that was quite interesting to see. And to see that people feel very safe in those houses.
Yeah, we have seen Kenyan leaders come here for benchmarking. And I would like to ask you about your running and maybe your takeaway. Maybe what specific aspect of American culture, politics or economy do you think could be beneficial to Kenya or Kirinyaga County?
I do think the political aspect is that politicians actually get the money from the people. So there's a sort of accountability mechanism in regard to the leadership and governance policies. That is something that we really need back home. I also think that to see that basic structures are working, the road networks, people actually follow the rules even without the police officers having to be there. That is something that is a cultural thing that we would want to adopt back home.
Yeah. You have been here for almost 2 weeks, eh?
Yes.
2 weeks, eh? I'll ask you about networking and partnership. Did you establish any connections or partnership with American organizations or individuals that could benefit Kenya or Kirinyaga County?
Yeah, I did. I first attended an East Africa Chamber of Commerce conference in Dallas, and I had meetings with the deputy mayor, pro tem. I don't know why they say pro tem. I didn't understand that, but they explained to me what pro tem means. And I had a meeting with the Irving Chamber of Commerce vice president, and I had a meeting with Strike Water CEO, and they'll actually be coming to Kenya in December to sign a memorandum of understanding with a foundation that I ran for the benefit of the people of Kirinyaga County.
So these connections and networking are going to have impact to your people?
Yes.
Okay. As a champion of women's rights, what insights do you gain from your visit about empowering women in leadership positions back home?
Yeah, I think the participation of women here is a bit more scaled up, and also the society is a bit more, it doesn't really like judge women on their gender alone. I was to have, we'd requested to see Jasmine Crockett, the rep for Texas, but her schedule was tight. And but I do like that the women here are very vocal, and they're very, they sort of like are not really judged purely on the basis of them being women. Yeah.
Okay. It's now like 3 years in leadership, eh?
Yes.
Okay, what leadership lessons have you learned from your experiences so far?
that integrity is something that every leader must decide for themselves. You know, you have to set the parameters of what you can do and can't do. And that has been very critical because it is embedded in the decision making of the bills and the laws we pass in Parliament, the political decisions that are done in Parliament. So I think that is the most critical one. And that, of course, in politics, there's no permanent enemies or friends, that people will switch up on you any minute. So you have to be very careful about how you engage.
Okay, politics in Kenya is very hostile, especially to like the side you are in now. Are you in the government or in the opposition?
In the opposition. I'm in the one-term movement.
In one-term movement,
yes.
The government is so hostile on you people. How do you handle the criticism or this opposition? You ask Honorable Gasheri.
I think I've just like grown a thick skin, you know. As long as I'm doing something that I believe is right, and as long as I'm doing something that's going to benefit the people of Kirinyaga or articulate their issues and represent their agenda, I don't think I let the rest of the stuff really bother me, because then I would have to deal with a lot if I open that can of worms.
Okay, because we have seen you on the top of the cars, and you are so bold, and this government is so ruthless, especially to this one-term movement. But and there are young leaders who aspire to come into leadership. Maybe one word you can give to them.
The politics is very intoxicating, and it takes a lot to have a stand that is against the status quo. So if you want to join politics and you are someone who is, you know, who really wants to make a change, then you have to know you have to be ready for it. You have to be ready to be attacked, to be profiled. You know, you have to be ready to pay the price of maybe being stripped off of committees. So it is not comfortable if you're perceived to be anti-status quo.
Okay, are you visiting any other state, or you are lapping up? You are visiting in America, here in Seattle?
Oh, I'm going to be going to Delaware. I'm going to be going to Delaware. That is where I'm going to exit from.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going to see and engage Kenyans from the DMV area.
Yeah. What are you going to take home?
What I'll take home, first of all, is the very important networks that I have built here. And of course, beyond that, building up on it so that the next time I will be here, we will be having serious engagements. There's also the cash bill campaign. You know, I've heard people from the diaspora support it. Even while I was here, they were just raising it, and they have topped up the funds. So I'll be telling the people back home that the diaspora community is very much involved with what is happening, and telling the Gen Zs that they are not alone.
Okay. Our audience are listening to you. Even the world is listening to you. And there is this one-term movement. Mm-hmm. Can you give them confidence that this one-term is going to take the government?
Mm-hmm. That's political. Anyway, so I do think that the people of Kenya won't change, you know, and the people of Kenya have already decided that they do not want anything to do with this government. So it is incumbent upon the opposition to stay united, to give us a single candidate to field in the presidential election. Unfortunately, if people put their personal agenda first, you know, if the leaders of the opposition get selfish about it, we will be left with very little options. So I do not want to give an assurance, because there's a rider on it. The opposition has to agree that it is Kenya first. Kenya first before anyone being the one wearing and swearing in to be the president of the Republic of Kenya.
Okay. Last one, one more question. I don't know whether this is political, but one of the audience have sent that question to me, and it will be unfair if I don't ask this. A few weeks ago, we had President accusing the parliament that they are corrupt. Mm-hmm. Is it true?
I do think that it is information that is the public domain, that money changes hands in parliament. You know, it has been reported severally. It happened during the impeachment of the Deputy President, Rigathi Gachagua. So it is a matter of a fact, and I don't think maybe what the executive failed to say is who perpetuates that corruption sometimes, because sometimes it is actually the executive that is perpetuating corruption. So maybe he was a bit sneaky about it. He, of course, left himself out. But it's an unfortunate situation.
Okay, it was pressure hosting you here in Seattle.
Thank
Do
you.
you think you will come back to Seattle?
Oh, certainly, certainly. I have to.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when you go back, say hi to His Excellency, Rigathi Gachagua, and the team. That's all I had.
Thank you.
For today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Are you living in the United States of America or any other part of diaspora constituent or within our beloved country Kenya, and you've been looking for a perfect place that you can build yourself a dream home? Welcome to Juja Creek, a prime project with unbeatable value from Danada Developers Limited. It is located only 6 kilometers from Juja town along Juja Farm Road and only about 2 kilometers from the tarmac. Our plots measures 50 by 100 and they are going for a pocket-friendly price of 2.45 million Kenya shillings or $18,900. And remember, we are giving you a flexible payment plan. If you deposit 10% of the total purchase, we are giving you a whopping 12 months to complete your purchase. And yes, all our plots have got ready individual title deeds. Juja Creek is a gated community and a controlled development estate with a top-notch amenities, including perimeter wall. We got good graded murram roads, water and electricity on site, and also 24-hour security surveillance cameras. You will also enjoy nearby social facilities, including Masto Shopping Center. We got hospitals like Kalimoni Mission Hospital, including other private and government hospitals nearby, and also a school like Cornerbrook School, including other private and public schools, and not forgetting Jomo Kenyatta University of Agriculture and Technology, JKUAT, which is just few minutes from the vicinity of this particular prime project. This is not just a land, but a gateway to a thriving, secure neighborhood. In fact, a third of this project is already sold out and neighbors are waiting for you. Book your site visit today by calling us on the numbers on your screen or visit our office that is located at Ruby's Petrol Station along Juja Farm Road, second floor, room number 206. And to our esteemed clients from United States of America and every other part of the diaspora constituent, WhatsApp or text or call the number on your screen and speak to our official agent from Seattle, Washington. His name is Kiari Prestige. Waste not this opportunity. We are waiting for you. Juja Creek from Danada Developers Limited, a tranquil haven in Juja. Lakewood, Washington. Get ready for the grand opening of Raha Premium Maize Flour, globally known as Kavagara. in the USA. Join us on Saturday, October 4th, 2025 at 9601 South Tacoma Way, Lakewood, Washington, 98499. The fun kicks off from 2 p.m. And guess what? The first 20 guests get in free ugali flour. Plus, enjoy free nyama choma and Raha Premium ugali all day long. This is hosted by the amazing Lucy Kinyanjui Lukinya, your official Raha Premium distributor in the USA, retailers and wholesalers. All you need is to place your order. And that's not all. Keep the vibe alive. DJ Saint will be in the house spinning the hottest mixes. Don't miss it. It's Raha Premium Kavagara USA grand opening. See you there. This promo is brought to you by Pacific Waves Television. You are watching Pacific Waves Television USA, a place of nourishment.